where the we have taken some questions of dice. Okay, so let us understand the concept of probability. Okay, probability probability in any event, okay, in any event is only favorable when we can say, let's say there are two events, there is a coin, okay, and there are two faces of this coin, we know one is head and another is tail. So if you are tossing a coin, there can be a two output, right? What is the input? Input is that you are just tossing a coin, and if you are tossing a coin, the probability can be head and can be tail, right? So probability of any event, probability of any event is equal to, we will denote it by P of E. E for event and P is the probability. Probability of any event is the count of the favorable outcome. That is favorable outcome by total count. Total count. So here you can see the total count. There are two outputs possibility, head and tail. So in the total count, we will write it as 2 in the denominator. The output probability will be coming into the denominator, right? And the favorable outcome, suppose we want to, what is the probability of getting heads? Okay, so the probability of getting heads is denoted as like this, P of H, and here there are two options. So head is one of the option, so put it over here, head, right? Similarly, probability of tail, trail tail is 1 by 2. Why? 2 is the total outcomes, 1 and 2, head and tail, and tail is the only one possibility. So 1 by 2 is the probability of tail, and when you add all the probabilities of all the events, it will be coming as 1. This is a very thumb rule, you need to accept it, right? So here you can say the probability of head is 1 by 2, so put it over here, and probability of tail is 1 by 2, so put it over here. So just if you are adding it, you can see it's coming as equal to the RHS, that is 1. So we can say that probability is a concept where we can say when we are doing any event, when we are doing any activity, then its outcome, how much is favorable. Okay, here the favorable outcome was head, so we considered it as 1 by 2, right? What is the probability of getting a trail? So we get it as 1 by 2. So in this way we calculated it. Now let us solve some questions of dice, because the dice concept is little different from the probability. Okay, you know, in a dice, this is looking like a cube. Okay, hope you all have played ludos many times in your home, and even now there is an online version where you all are playing the ludos, right? So coming on to the dice concept. So if this is a dice, if you have seen it, there are 6 faces of the dice, just like a cuboid. So in each of the faces, there are dots mentioned. So let's say on the first dot it's 1, and on the second dot it's 2, and here it's 3, and here it's 4, and on the other two faces it's 5 and 6. Okay, so there are total 6 faces of dice. So we will solve such questions. I've taken few questions of dice to here. that when two different dice are rolled together, find the probability of getting such numbers on two dice whose product is 12, whose product is a perfect square, sum of the numbers on top is less than 7, numbers on each dice is even, numbers on each dice is odd. So we'll solve such questions over here together live, right? So let us understand what is, if dice is rolled together, there are two outcomes for both the dices. Okay, these two dices are rolled together, right? So what is the outcome? Let us see. So the outcome will be like this. There can be a possibility for the first dice we are getting 1. So let's say 1. And on the second dice simultaneously we are getting 1. This is one of the probability. Now there can be 1 on the first dice and 2 on the second. There can be third possibility, then one you are getting 1 on the first dice and 3 on the second one. There can be a possibility you are getting first on the first dice and 4 number on the second dice. Similarly, you are getting 1, 5 and 1, 6. So these are the all 6 combinations which is possible for the two dices, where there is only one coming on the first dice and these are the numbers coming on the second dice. Similarly, when 2 is coming on the first dice, then all the post combinations, when 2 is there on the first, you can mention the corresponding combinations of second dice. So 2 1, 2 2, 2 3, 2 4, 2 5, 2 6, right? So here you have seen, so these are the all combinations in this row when 2 is coming on the first dice, and these numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6, which are coming on all the 6 faces of the second dice. Similarly, there will be 4 more rows. So here when 3 is coming on the first dice, then corresponding values will be 3 1, 3 2, 3 3, 3 4, 3 5 and 3 6. So these are all the combinations when 3 is coming on the first dice and these numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6 is coming on the second dice, right? So in this way just make this table, right? So when 4 is coming on the first dice, then corresponding numbers on the second dice can be 1, 4 and 2 can be 2, 4 and 3 can be 3, 4 and 4 can be 4, 4 and 5 can be 5, and 4 and 6, right? So here you can see there are again 6 combinations possible when on the first dice the only number 4 is there, and parallelly this it just look like this. 4, if here it's 4, then 4 is combined with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then again 6, right? So you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 combinations can be possible with this 4. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Right. So draw the other two combinations, that is along with 5. When 5 is coming on the first dice and corresponding number on the second dice can be 1 5 1 5 2 5 3 5 4 5 5 and 5 6, right? So there is only one possibility left when the number 6 is coming on the first dice and the other numbers coming on the second dice would be 1. So it will be 6 1, 6 2, 6 3, 6 4, 6 5 and 6 6, right? So these are all the combinations when two dices are rolled together, because we know that there are 6 faces of the dice, and when two dices are rolled together these are the possible outcomes. So you can see there are how many possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 into 6. So the possible outcomes are 6 into 6, that is 36. So 36 is the possible outcome. So the total count of possible outcome is 36. So in any dice question, when two dices are rolled together, in the denominator we will give 36, because the 36 is the total number of possibilities, not probability, it's possibility which we are getting it, right? So as in case of coin, we are getting in the denominator 2. So in the case of dice, when two dices are rolled together, we always have 36 into the denominator. Now let us come to the question. What's that? When two different dice are rolled together, find the probability of getting find the probability of getting such numbers of dice, such numbers on dice whose product is 12. So whose product is 12? You can see where the product is coming as 12. It's 1, 2, 1 into 1 is not 12. So let us see. 1 into 2 is not 12. So in this it's not coming, because the maximum number can be 6, 1 into 6. So let us go into the second column. So here you can say 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 6. Here you can see 2 into 6 is 12, right? So this is one of the possibility. Take it, 2 into 6. In the third row again see it, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4. So here 3, 4. 3 into 4 will be 12. The product of the two dice's numbers are coming as 12 over here. So this is the second possibility. Again, here 315 is the numbers here coming below this are greater than 12. So leave it. Go to the fourth row. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, so 4, 3, 4 into 3. The product of these two numbers are 12. So you can take it, right? So consider it. So after that, the numbers below these are greater than 12. So you can leave it, right? So again 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 15. So 10 after 15. So there will be no numbers coming into this row whose product is 12. After that, go to the last row, 6, 1, 6, 6, 2, 12. So this is the possibility that we can take it. 6 2s are 12, and we need to find the numbers whose product is 12, right? Now on the second dice, if you are getting 6 3, so all these numbers below this 6 2 is greater than 12. So total number of probability or will be calculated as, just find the possibility when the numbers product is coming as 12. This is 1 2 3 and 4. So there are only 4 possibilities here, 1 2 3 and 4. So we can say, if you are asking what is the probability that you are getting such numbers on two dice whose product is 12. So whose product is 12, you can see it's only at fourth place, right? So the probability of such numbers whose product is 12 will be 4 is the favorable outcome in the numerator divided by total outcome, which is 36. So 4 by 36. 4 by 36 is the probability of getting 12 as a product on the two dice when rolled together, right? So I will just solve this question. I will take another question now. So I hope you understood this question. So as I have considered this question of dice concept to clear the concept of dice over here. Okay. So here we have seen what we did. We consider the question of a coin when there are two possibilities, head and tail. What is the probability of any event? That is, we denote it as P of E, E for event, favorable event outcome by total count, right? So for heads it will be 1 by 2, for tail it is 1 by 2, because there are only two possibilities when a coin is tossed, right? And if you are considering a dice is having six faces, so the total number of possible outcomes when two dices roll together is 6 into 6, that will be coming as 36, right? And these are all the possible outcomes you can see here, along with 1 all 6 combination, or along with 2 all 6 combination, along with 3 all 6 combinations, along with 4 all 6 combinations, and along with 5 and 6 all 6 and 6 combinations respectively, right? Now let us solve another question. So 4 by 36, we can see, we will write it over here. So 4 by 36 is the probability of getting product as 12 on both the dices. So this is 4 by 36, and we will simplify it, it will be coming as 1 by 9. So 1 by 9, 1 by 9 is 4 by 36, this is coming as 1 by 9, right? Now take another example. Okay, take another example, another question. What's that? What is the probability when two different dices are rolled together? Find the probability of getting such numbers on two dice whose product is a perfect square. Oh, a perfect square. What is a perfect square? Do you know, students? Perfect square, when, so you know, 4, when taking a square root of a perfect square, you are getting a natural number, right? So that number is a perfect square. So here you can see the product 1 1 1 2 3 4 5, this all is multiplied with 1, so the product will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 over here. So what is the product, what is a perfect square over here? Isn't it 4? Because when taking a square root of 4, it is coming as 2, right? So this is a perfect square. So this is first number which can be the output of the two dice, which is a perfect square. Now come to the next. 5 and 6 is not a perfect square. Go to the second row. So these are all possible combinations of dice. 2 4, so this is also a perfect square, so you can consider this second option as a second option. 3 4 10 12, this is also a perfect square, so you can consider this. So I am just marking with different color. The black one are the numbers of the output of the dice when the combination is a perfect square. This is 1 2 and 3. Three possibilities came into this two rows, right? Now going on to the third row, 6 9 12. So this is also a perfect square, right? Sorry, this is not a perfect square, because 3 into 4 is 12, and when you are getting, when you are just taking the square root of this number, this is not a perfect square. Even this is not a perfect square. Okay, so we have only two numbers till now, 1 4 and 2 2, right? After that 8 10 12 3 2 3 and 3, this is a perfect square, so I'm just rounding it so that it's easy to understand. So there are three combinations possible when this is a perfect square along all these three rows. Now go to the fourth row. Here this is also a perfect square, because 4 into 1 will be 4, and 4 is a perfect square. So in the all these possible outcomes, you can see 1 2 3 and 4 numbers are there which is a perfect square, right? After that 12, this is also a perfect square, 4 4 16, right? Now 26 24, no, this is not a perfect square. 5 10 15 20, this is also a perfect square, because 5 into 5 is 25, and when you are taking root of 25, it is coming as 5. So after this go to this number 5 6 6 1 6 2 6 3 6 4 6 5 6 6 is a perfect square, right? So the total number of perfect squares over here, you can count it very easily, and even one is also a perfect square, right? So total number of possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 possibilities are there, right? So total 8 possibilities. So you can just find it very easily, the combination of a perfect square. Okay. So after counting this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the probability will be what? This will be coming as 8, 8 number of perfect squares, just which are encircled in black, divided by total outcomes of the dice. So this is the probability of getting a perfect square, that is 8 by 36. 8 by 36. Okay. 8 by 36 is the probability of getting the perfect square. So because for a perfect square, the favorable outcome is 8 perfect square is 8 by 36. 8 are these numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are these 8 numbers? These 8 numbers are 1, 1, 1, 4, then 2, 2, then 3, 3, then 4, 1, then 4, 4, then 5, 5, and last one is 6, 6. You can see all these are perfect squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So probability of getting a perfect square, perfect square is equal to what? This will be equal to total number of possible outcomes, that is that total number of possible outcomes into the denominator, that is 36 for these two dices, and getting a perfect square will be the count which will be coming into the numerator. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These 8 combinations are possible when we are getting a perfect square. So this 8 will be the count of the favorable event, right? Which we have seen over here, this favorable event, right? So 8 will be coming into the numerator. So probability of getting a perfect square is 8 by 36. Okay. Just simplify it. 2, 4, 8, 2, 18, 36, 2, 2, 4, 2, 9, 18. So probability of getting a perfect square is 2 by 9. So this is your answer. This should be your answer, right? So we will just modify, just mention it over here. The when dices are rolled together, then what is the probability of getting such numbers on dice whose product is a perfect square? So it's 2 by 9. So we are mentioning over here 2 by 9, right? So how 2 by 9 came? Just see, these all are the 8 possible outcomes, and getting 8 on the top and 36 into the denominator is 2 by 9, right? Now take the third question. What's that? Sum of the numbers on top is less than 7. Oh, so it's very simple. It's very, very simple. What you will do, just do it. Sum of numbers on the top. So these are the numbers which will be coming, which will be coming. These are the numbers which will be coming when you are rolling a dice. So numbers less than 7. When 1 plus 1, it will be 2. Is it less than 7? Yes. So just consider this number, this favorable outcome. 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4. All these are the numbers which are less than 7. Their product is less than sorry, sum is less than 7. Okay, 1 5 6 is also less than 7. But when you are adding 1 plus 6, it is coming as 7. This is not less than 7. So in the first row, you can see 1 2 3 4 5. Five possibilities are there when the numbers sum on the two dices are less than 7. Similarly, just catch the numbers over here. 2 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, which is less than 7. 2 plus 2 is 4, which is less than 7. 2 plus 3 is 5, less than 7. 2 plus 4 is 6, is less than 7. Plus but these possibilities will not be there. 2 5 and 2 6. Okay, go to the third row. 3 plus 1 4, less than 7. 3 2, I'm just marking an arrow over here with green color so that you will be able to understand this question. Okay, for this particular question, that the when the sum of the numbers on the top is less than 7. So 3 plus 3 is also less than 7. You should not consider all these numbers 3 4 3 5 and 3 6, because when you are adding it, you are getting you are getting numbers less greater than 7 or equal to 7. So those all numbers are not less than 7, right? So go to this one, 4 1 4 2 4 3 4 4 4. So here 4 plus 1 5 is less than 7. 4 plus 2 6 is less than 7. But you should not take 4 plus 3 7 or 8 and 9 and 10, because all these are equal to 7 or greater than 7. So leave it. So just that's why I just marked only two arrows for the numbers in this row. Similarly here 5 1 6, and this is the only possibility, only option in this row along with 5 which is less than 7, because 5 plus 1 is 6. Similarly over here there will be no option, because we have here we can see 6 is a number on one dice and all the possible combinations along with on the other dice is mentioned over here in the last column. So here you can see 6 plus 1 6 8, 6 plus 1 7, 6 plus 2 8, 6 plus 3 9, 6 plus 4 10, 6 plus 5 11, 6 plus 6 12. So all these numbers in this row, none of the pair will give you the sum as 7. So the what is the count of the favorable event when two dices are rolled together and getting the sum less than 7? Let us count our green arrows, which we did it, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. Oh, so 15 numbers are there whose sum is less than 7, right? 15 numbers is there whose sum is less than 7. So it's very simple. What? You just mention 15 into the numerator. Okay, so just I'm mentioning it over here. Probability of numbers less than 7. What are those? These are all these combinations. So this will be coming as total number favorable outcome, that will be 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. This will be coming as 15 into the numerator divided by total number of possible outcome, that is 36. Just deduct it. 3 5 is 15, 3 12. So 5 by 12 is the probability of number when the sum of the numbers on dice is coming as less than 7, right? So just write the answer here. So 5 by 12, right? Now numbers on each dice, question number 4, numbers on each dice is even. Okay, numbers on each dice is even. How you will find it? 1 and 1, is it even? No. So here you can see all this column possibility will be ruled out, because 1 is there on one of the dice. So none of the all pair will be even. So This is not possible. Go into this. Yeah, 2 is even. So all the possible combinations along with this should be even. So this is one possibility when both the numbers are even. Okay, just I am making a square over these numbers. 2 2 2 4 it's also even, 2 6 it's also even. Now in this row all the numbers could not be even because the first number is already an odd. Okay, so this could not be considered. Now go to this 4 1, this is an even combination. 4 2, 4 4 is an even combination. 4 6 is an even combination, right? So here 1 2 3 4 5 6 options we have already identified, and in the fifth row it could not be an even combination because a number 5 is already there, right? So leave it. Go to the last option. You can see 6 2 is an even combination, 6 4 is an even combination, 6 6 is an even combination, right? So the probability of getting even on both dices is equal to what? The total number of favorable outcome. What's that? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, right? So that will be coming as 9 by total possibility 36, right? So 9 by 36, just 91994. So 1 by 4 is the possibility of getting even numbers on both the dice simultaneously, right? So 1 by 4 is your answer, right? So 1 by 4 is your answer. Perfectly fine. So just mention over here number of numbers on each dice even. So this will be coming as 1 by 4. So just mention it here as 1 by 4. Similarly, when what is the next question? Numbers on each dice is odd. Oh, numbers on each dice is odd. Numbers on each dice is odd. So how you will find it? Here 1 is odd. So you can see, consider only this row. You should not consider this row because 2 is there, which is an even. Okay. So all the numbers on the dice is odd. So this is 1 1, both the numbers are odd. 1 3 odd, 1 5 odd. So three combinations over here. I marked it with red arrow. 3 here, odd, odd, odd. So three combinations over here, and it will not come. Then odd, 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 three combinations over here. So total 3 plus 3 plus 3, so 9. So probability of getting odd on both sides, on both dices, will be red arrows. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 will be coming as 9 by 36, 91994. So this will give as 1 by 4. So the probability of getting odd on both the dice is odd on both the dices is 1 by 4. So here our answer will be 1 by 4. So students, I think I have tried to help you regarding the concept of probability and how to solve such questions. Just understand it very closely. If you understand the questions, there is a possibility that you will be able to solve it. But don't be in haste. Okay? Just read the question carefully and solve it. You will be able to solve it. For any query, just put up into the comment box. I will try to help you. Okay? Thank you. Bye bye.